We're survivors. We fight off zombie hordes. We're drawing. Walking Dead tonight. The Walking Dead tonight. The Walking Dead tonight.
All right. So, is the comic book still going?
I have no idea.
I think so. The show's been on for what? 11 years? 12?
Wow.
Lost track.
They finished the show and then they have branch off ones now.
There's been three different spin-offs that I know of. Because they had the movie with the sheriff. And then they had the one where Daryl Dixon goes to France. And who's the other one? There's one other one at least. Daryl, sheriff. Oh, and City of the Dead with the Laura Cohen, whatever her, and Negan.
Yeah.
So those are the spin-offs that I know of. There might be
And
more.
they have Fear the Walking Dead.
What's that one?
That one came out before all the spin-offs.
Right. So in the room so far is me, Scott, who is off camera, but he is here. He'll turn his camera on when he's ready to show something. And Sandy, who we're looking at the bottom of her sketchbook, I think. Or is that the top? I don't know if I'm upside down or not.
I don't know. I'm not going to touch my camera. It's still broken. I don't want it to start glitching out again. So it's probably the bottom.
I thought I'd draw Michonne. I always thought she was fun, but there's an iconic image cover of her where she's walking with her two zombies. What's her husband and her brother or something like that? Or when they became zombies, she like chopped off their arms and their lower jaws and then leashed them to like chains and walked them around with her. But she took off the lower jaw and the hands so they can't grab her or bite her. Which I always thought was pretty badass. So that's what I'm going to start off with Michonne. And I've got a blank Walking Dead comic cover. I figured I'd put it on that. What about you, Scott? What are you going to start off with?
The long hair guy?
Daryl?
I guess. I never really watched this. I never watched this shit.
Oh, I can actually turn your camera on. Sorry about that. Turn it back off, Scott. I was wondering what the blue icon was next to your previews. Oh, oops. It's the camera.
Is John coming?
I hope. But nobody said anything, so I'm assuming so. Anyway, let's see. Get my references up here. Reference. Anybody still watching The Walking Dead?
I watch it.
You watch all these spinoffs too?
I haven't watched the one with Maggie and Negan. I just finished the one with Daryl.
I think there's one season of that Dead City. That's the one with Negan.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
I haven't watched it either. But
And I read the comics and played all the games.
I read up to, I think where they ran into Negan's kind of where I ran off. That's about where I left the show too.
Yeah. I can't remember where I left off in the book.
It's all well done, but my thing is, it's just, it's like one shitty group of people after the other. Everybody they run into.
And
It's
the
like,
show definitely does not follow the books at all. I thought the books were a lot more like graphic than the show is.
You think so?
Yeah. That's I'm sure there's a lot of reasons they changed stuff from the book to the show, because I'm sure some of that stuff couldn't go on TV.
Well, like Carl, half his face was blown off in the books.
Like, a lot of the characters that die in the book did not die in the show. Or they also made up fictional ones for the show, like Daryl's not even in the book.
Oh.
Yeah.
They changed a lot of the romances around. I think you said you stopped with Negan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the governor. I like the governor was way worse in the books than he was in the show. Very good touch and then I set up on me. I'm gonna do that.
Sorry if I don't know if you can hear the monitor has a TV show on it, so if you hear the phone ring, that's the TV show.
Theo Lundy is in something.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna go to the chat. It's Jane.
Jane
says she's getting glitching on Sandy. I don't see glitching on Sandy. Do you?
It was my camera, yeah. I have to get a new one, but I fixed it already.
That Iolandi is Jane Pike.
Hi, Jane.
She's asking how it goes contacting charity people. She's talking about the Christmas cards. I've gotten a hold of both. I'm still waiting for Copulana to give me a number. Shriners is 25. Don't worry, I got it under control. I've been doing this for 8 years now. Hard to believe, right? We've been doing Christmas cards for 8 years, Scott.
Wow.
(2016) was the first year.
Oh, man.
Ron joined. Let's see. We had Ron in there.
Run.
Jane says she needs help.
Good evening.
Help with what? Help with what, Jane?
Oh, she's saying you said last year you needed help. Last year you
Oh,
were
well,
like,
yeah, that's because we were in the middle of the art show. So I didn't have the time or energy to do stuff. This time I'm not in the art show. Yeah, I've got a hold of the people I need to. So that's the basic pose. Ron, how are you tonight?
All right. Tired.
Are you still up keeping up with The Walking Dead, either the comics or the shows?
No.
You notice I say shows plural.
Yeah, I've seen the advertisements for the show, but I haven't watched it since since they killed Glenn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right
a lot
before
of
they ran.
people left after that, which is weird because he died in the book too, in the same way.
And after that,
Well, that's I told you I left both of them about the same time.
yeah.
Alerts, tip, goal, social share. Well, I don't want to put out information that I don't have yet, Jane. So once I have all the information, I will put it out. Don't worry. Somebody joined. Who joined? Drew joined. There's Drew.
Hello.
Hello, Drew.
Hi. Oopsie.
me too.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
Better now that you're here.
So are we drawing from the television program Walking Dead, or are we going to the comics?
All Walking Dead properties are on the table. So whichever one you want to draw from, or make something up, that's fine. I'm not particular.
Walking bread.
Yeah, there you go. Walking bread.
Walking Fred.
What about the Evil Dead franchise? No?
I like you.
That's the wrong franchise, but
Oh.
Walking Evil Dead.
Oh, we could do a mashup.
A monster mashup.
Because there's two, because in the comics, Rick is missing a hand, and in Evil Dead, Ash is missing a hand. So it's like you got two handless guys.
Boy, how do they handle it?
Poorly.
they don't handle it. They don't have arms. They handle a one-handed.
So it's not just the hand, the whole arm that they're missing.
Yeah, it's like
We
the
got
part of the forearm, right?
in the comics, Rick just loses his hand, and then in Evil Dead, Ash pretty much just loses his hand. Although, Ash cuts his own hand off.
Somebody watching K-dramas?
My mother-in-law is watching Filipino dramas.
Oh, I can't tell my Asians apart.
But I'm trying to keep it down, but I can turn it down a little bit. What's the volume on this thing? I need to step away from the cam for a minute. But Jane says she doesn't know anything about The Walking Dead. So, I'm going to mute myself and step away. I'll be back as soon as I can.
After these messages.
Right. I read the comics for a little bit, but never like religiously. It's kind of like off and on.
Mm.
And then the show, I think I only watched the first season of the show.
Yeah, I only watched the show because, well, everybody was watching the show and didn't want to feel left out in any type of conversation.
Sure. You don't want to miss out on the water cooler talk.
Yeah, nobody wanted to talk football or anything. Rather talk about The Walking Dead back then.
Walking Dead.
I had read an article on a website called IO9, and the guy was trying to make the case that nerds should like football, and tried to make this point that there was like a intersectionality between fandoms that a lot of nerdy people are into and like football stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of analytics in football, so nerds. I think nerds would be attracted to that.
And I think that's probably true, for a lot of people. And I'm sure there is a lot of intersectionality. Like there's probably a lot of nerds that are into football and sports in general. But I don't know, for me, it's just like I see football players and really just football. Like those are the only people that makes me think of this. And I just think they're a bunch of assholes. Like I just can't. I can't get into it.
You know what? If you watch someone, it's not just football. A lot of these sports, these athletes, if you hear their interview, and a lot of them are a-holes. You get a lot of money for just. I mean, you got talent and very athletic, but you get paid a lot of money to just run around basically and throw the ball into a basket.
They don't seem any different to me than the douchebags I went to school with that act like they owned the school. Like the football players, my school worshipped them like they were gods. And in like a small town in the country,
Yeah.
you kind of are.
No, yeah.
Just asking if they can join.
I understand that because I guess being an athlete is almost like being maybe like a superhero. You got skills, strength, power, and all that. And everybody admires you for scoring points.
Okay, Facebook user, I'm not sure who you are. Am I back? You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. I think Jane wants to join.
Was that Jane?
Yeah. Oh no, Facebook user. Who's the Facebook user? Somebody wants to join.
Join together with the band.
Oh, it is Jane. Okay. Hold on, Jane. Let me get you the link.
So I mean, yeah, athletes in my school are kind of the same way. I thought they were, special breed above everybody else.
And it was only the football guys. I liked most of the basketball guys and the baseball guys. Yeah.
Well, usually football is, I guess, the biggest sport
Yeah.
in high school.
That whole community that I grew up in, like
Mm.
you would have think it was every high school game was like the Super Bowl. Like people were
Yeah, I mean,
out in droves.
look at Kahuku. That's a small
Oh yeah,
town, but they live and die with football, man.
that's true.
I mean, I think a lot of the schools are. Football gets the most attention, right?
All right, back now. Into this. Looking at Michonne from the comics, I'm trying to figure out if she's got twists or dreads.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference?
The way
Michonne?
formed.
I think
Sorry, what'd you
Michonne
say,
had dreads.
It's hard to tell in the comic.
Well, it looks like over the years her hair changed in the comics as well.
Jane is here.
It's
Hello. Hi, guys.
I
Aloha the bus.
What? What? How's everyone?
doing well, thanks. How are you?
I don't know anything about The Walking Dead, so I'm not going to be drawing anything from it. Like, zero knowledge on Walking Dead.
Hey, Michael. It looks like when she first appears, they look pretty much like regular dreadlocks, and then over time, it looks like she gets twists, and then over time, it looks like she got like I don't know, she get a weave or what? She got different hair, so
She straightened it out.
yeah. I look like her hairstyle changes over the years, so I think you could draw Michonne however the hell you want.
Or however the hell I want.
That's like Law and Order SVU. You could tell what season it was by Mariska Hargitay's hair.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I only recently found out she's Jane Mansfield's daughter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Marilyn Monroe.
No, Jane Mansfield. Their dad was Mickey Haggerty.
Okay, wait a minute.
I don't know. I liked the first artist on the comic. The hell was his name? He went on to do a comic called Fear Agent. And then he left the series and then another guy took over.
How involved? I wonder how it's Hickman, right? That is the creator.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was the writer, but I think the artist probably played a part in it.
What was
And
that
I
guy?
often,
I heard of his name, the artist who did the art for Walking Dead. Ah man. Oh well. I'm sure I'll remember later. Alright.
yeah, Charlie Adlard was the first one, and then somebody else took over. Can't remember the guy's name. But I like Adlard's style. It was kind of cartoony. I kind of liked it. I wonder if it. I wonder if the writer just bought him off.
You okay? Whoever sneezed?
That's Franklin.
Whoever sneezed? Is my oh man, my camera's frozen for some reason. That's weird.
$8.
What do I do? What do I do? Let's do
Gotta start the
some.
GoFundMe.
Shush.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the GoFundMe for a while.
Hmm.
That's why we're able to see John.
That's right.
Weird.
John.
Yeah, where is Donald?
Where's
John Murakami, king of the wild cartoons.
You say his name 3 times.
I don't.
Murakami. Murakami.
Wild Murakami appears.
Okay, so it looks like
Yeah,
the
yes.
camera's working in the actual Talk Studio website itself, but it's not working on the Facebook and Twitch streams. It's weird.
I don't know. Are you doing anything? I can see
Nope.
your surprise.
Yeah, that's the thing. On the Twitch and Facebook and let me check YouTube. So it looks like I have on the Twitch, Facebook and I think YouTube. It looks like that I have my box of art supplies with the tiger on it out, but I don't. I moved it and it should be my book now.
Okay, well, you might need to change the camera or refresh it.
For just
Hmm.
$8 an episode.
For just $8 an episode.
You can help a starving artist like Jane. Join an online community.
So that's like I said, op wrap. Just a hoodie. Let's see. Should wear skirt over pants, skirts over tights.
Hey Drew, have you started your Macabre Tales 2 story?
I
yet?
did. Although I've got 4 pages laid out, like real rough, and I
Yeah.
have one one page, like fully penciled. So I still got a ways to go. Hopefully, I can get it done.
It's a little over 2
I
months.
would really hate to miss a deadline.
This is a shorter deadline, right?
Well, I got lucky with the first Macabre Tales because I had already pretty much finished that story. It was just I just didn't know for sure what I was going to do with it. And then I had it laid out as 6 pages. And then Napua said that we were only doing 4. So I just had to figure out how to condense 6 pages down to 4.
Mm.
But it's,
I'm looking forward to what you guys did.
I looked at it. Napua let me look at the proof that they sent her, and I have to say it looks really good. Ron, your story is great. You did a great job on it.
Oh, thanks.
That was really good. And the pinups are really good. Freaking Robert Jacob, I liked his a lot. I mean, I thought everything in there was great. I love Mark's cover. So, I feel like people did some really good work in it.
I think the only comment I have after seeing, that she showed us the video, is that I think you guys should put like a title. Actually, put, instead of just having it. I mean,
Go from one story to the next.
Well, actually, have like one panel that just says what the title is.
I added one to mine.
Okay. Because that was my comment to Napua. It's like, I mean, yeah, some of these stories, you really want to see a title for it. I mean, all of them. Like, oh yeah, what's the title of this story? And she was saying like, well, she was just gonna put it on the side or something. Like, I don't. Should have it front and center, or at least one panel. Tell us what the story is. What the name of the story is. So what I'm trying to say is we need a better editor. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
Well, no, I mean, I would say like my one, if I was going to give a criticism, because like I said, I think everybody's stuff looks really good.
Yeah.
But the transition from story to story,
Yeah.
it's like literally like one story ends and the next page is the other. I don't know.
So,
I would have probably put like a pinup between. Just instead of putting all the pinups to the end, I would have used them as page breaks or like story breaks, or something. Yeah. But it just kind of worked out that way. But I mean, at the same time, I guess we could have drawn something like transitions or something. I don't know. So,
that's what I was saying. Have like one panel like as a title. That's as a transition. Like, oh, we're entering a new story now. Kind of at least have something like.
Don't like a lot of the comic books have that kind of stuff where it's like if it's like a bunch of stories, there's at least one panel where it is like the title of the next story, even though you can kind of tell there's a artistic difference.
Yeah, the ones I've seen when they compile stories together from different comic books, it's always like, the cover. The cover is the transition, so you'll just see the cover for that story, and then you'll see the following pages after that. But like Drew said, there was like a pinup. I've seen somewhere there was like pinups right before the other story starts. maybe it could be like an alternate cover or yeah, a pinup.
Just something to show like, okay, that thing's over. This is something else, and oh look, now we got another thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't.
For that?
I was just gonna say like I don't.
Sorry.
No, I didn't think it was it looked bad. It just that was the only thing I would change.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And as to what you said, Scott, yeah, I don't know. I know she was having some technical difficulties. I think she can work it out.
Someone got to add John in. See, John's here with no camera.
Ugh, another $8 fundraiser again.
Jane is back. Let's see if Jane's working now.
is Nobu here?
Hello? I'm
I can
not.
hear you,
Let's
Jane.
see if this is working. Yeesh.
Nobu's not
I see an
open.
Aroha. Is that Nobu?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
there's no
that
vote.
is- That is his language.
Seeing a Roa. What are you seeing a Roa?
Aroha.
Hello?
In the chat.
Testing, testing.
Hello.
We read you Lima Charlie.
Yeesh.
Over.
I don't understand. Yeah, the webcam. Something's wrong with the webcam. Alright. I'm gonna have to do some testing, sorry.
So I take from the conversation, Sandy, you're the only one that's still current on The Walking Dead, it sounds like.
Yeah, I love The Walking Dead.
You do?
hmm I watch anything with zombies in it.
Right on.
What the heck? Sandy's here? Hey, Sandy.
Danny's been here since the start.
Damn.
Sandy, I liked that animation you put on TikTok.
Which one?
On the Tiki Talk.
The Tiki Talks.
The most recent one you put.
About Randy?
Yeah.
I forgot to add King Ezekiel. He should have been in there too because he's fine. Oh, I guess that wasn't a childhood crush though.
It was good.
Thank you. Who else should I do? You guys liking this new setup better then? Since you switched to this site?
I mean, it's
Feels the same
pretty
to
much
me.
it's pretty much the same as far as how it functions.
Yeah.
But at least we can multi-stream still. We're still streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Is it cheaper?
It's a little bit more, but it's not as much more. Someone's saying hi to you, but I don't know who. Hi, Sandy.
I don't know
Roll
either. It
eyes,
says the
Randy.
same
I'm
thing
guessing
on
that
mine.
must be. I'm guessing this is Nobu, right?
Let me see. I'll go.
I don't think
Guys,
my
my
It's
Randy.
Napua
Randy.
Ahina. Napua Ahina.
Napua.
John
Sorry.
says he's just chilling in the room. Long days, he's just working on other stuff. Okay, John.
Donald.
And John, and that's it.
Napua is here. Napua is saying hi, Sandy.
Oh, hi.
I know for
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just give this up as a bad job. I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Great.
Sorry.
Bye, Jane.
Oh, bye.
So what's happening in Hawaii other than all those shootings?
I guess there was a shooting in Kalihi just the other night. Was it last night?
Like all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know. Place is going to hell.
Yeah.
Everybody voted? You're not telling me for who, just make sure you vote.
Voted for Batman.
Yeah, right
So
in.
write in for Batman.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind telling you who I voted for. Trump 2024, man.
Good for you.
I'm kidding. Why the hell would I do that?
The Cheeto in chief.
But the whole point is just make sure you vote.
Yeah. Voted
Whoever
already.
you vote for, vote.
Voted already, and God, I've never felt this much anxiety before in an election.
I don't know. I don't want to get all political in here. I know that we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I just I really hope that we come out against genocide. I hope that we don't get drugged into some war with Russia. And I don't know. I don't know that I feel confident in either of candidate in our two-party system to do any of those things.
Mhm.
We'll see what happens. Really, really not wanting to have to see any more people getting firebombed, in the Middle East. I'd really like that to stop. That's all I really have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah,
All right, thank you, Forrest.
Hey, Scott, have you been watching the Penguin series?
No, should I?
I hear it's really good.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
but doesn't that Batman?
It does not, and I hope they don't show him in there. 'Cause it should be, but I understand why maybe Batman is not showing up. Because it's sort of like an internal mob thing that's going on, which involves the
It's
Penguin.
it's the war. It's the war between like the Penguin and the Falcone family,
The
right?
Falcone and the
Oh,
Maronis are involved, but it's yeah, I don't unless it starts expanding and uh, citizens of Gotham starts getting hurt, then I think that's when Batman would start interfering, putting a stop to this. But right now, it's just a mob war, gang war between the mobs. And as long as it doesn't expand to the citizens, I don't think Batman needs to show up.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, everything I've heard is that it's very good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't have Max anymore, so
Mm.
Sometimes I wonder why I have Max though, because it's like the other day I wanted to watch Batman Mask of the Phantasm and it wasn't there. And it's like, what am I paying you guys for?
Well, what is that? Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 3 is on.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that part. That
Oh,
I don't know, the story was kind of, I guess, because I'm so used to the original that it was like, yeah,
yeah. I was like, Part 3? Well, Part 3?
oh, they've made three movies out of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they changed a lot of it.
Well, it looks like they made Supergirl Harbinger, right? Is that what they did with her?
Yeah, kind of.
Which I had heard rumors that that was the intention that they had, with the comic, was that Harbinger was supposed to be Supergirl or something from another Earth,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess that got nixed or something. I don't know. I hear all these rumors, but I don't, I didn't have time to talk to Marv Wolfman about all that stuff. I really wished I had more.
Maybe they heard that rumor too, and they decided to play off of it, and that's why Supergirl is
Maybe.
basically, yeah, like that in the show, in the movie.
I can't help but wonder if they had planned more for those characters, because they gave them such a big part in the comics, and then once Crisis was over, you really didn't see much of them anymore.
Gone, yeah.
Like Pariah and Harbinger.
uh, Madre Dios.
How we doing, guys? He goes, ooh, Scott's gonna get Penguin a chance. I'm shook. Somebody said that. It was probably Napua. Yeah, Napua. Napua says, ooh, Scott's gonna get Penguin a chance. I'm shook.
Did anybody pick up any comics today?
Nah, I'm poor right now.
The Absolute Wonder Woman came out this week, and I was gonna skip it because I wasn't really that impressed with Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
But I gotta be honest with you, I picked up that Absolute Wonder Woman. This is really good. And it's different. It's not the same like Wonder Woman, but I think that's why I like it more. that it's like a different, it's a different take. I really felt like, they tried to make out like Absolute Batman was going to be really different, and it really wasn't that much different,
I got that DC Comics Infinite, so like
Yeah.
a month after it comes out, then I can read it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm because I got to the point where it's like I started having stacks, and then I don't have any place to put it anymore. And so I don't know, part of me wants to go pick up comics, but part of me is like, I don't have room to put any anywhere.
Oh man, you know what? If you could get them digital and read all the comics you want, that's the way to go. I hate to say it, but I think floppy comics are probably going to be just for fetish, collectors.
Oh.
You're saying people that buy vinyl records?
Yep. Which I am one of them.
You're buying vinyl records now?
I've been buying vinyl records for a long time.
Wow.
I have like 4 or 5 vinyl records. 4 or 5, and I just got a record player like earlier this year.
You have room for more, Drew? Because I might have some vinyl floating around.
I'll take them off your hands if you want to get rid of them. I'll make room. I mean, I don't really have room for anything, but I get it anyway. But no, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like actively buying vinyl records, but I definitely have a collection. And every now and again, if I see something that I like, I'll pick it up. When Napu and I were in Maui, I found a couple records that I liked.
Oh,
How did that thing go in Maui?
I think it went okay. I mean, I didn't sell anything yet, but we'll see what happens. There were a lot of people that came out. I'm not really good at being a carnival barker.
Yeah,
I feel like in those kind of things, you really kind of have to be. I envy, people that can do that, but I don't know. It's like after a while in there, I had to go outside. I just kind of felt like I was drained. I was like, get out of the gallery and go get some fresh air. And I didn't really want to come back in.
Hello.
But hi, John.
Well, hello.
I had to take a break because I have to kind of interject with what Andrew's saying, because every time we go to Target, he always tries to sell us a vacuum. He does the whole pitch and everything. It's hilarious.
I don't know why it's just become like a running gag.
Yeah.
Like, whenever we're in Target, if we walk down the aisle with the vacuum cleaners, I always stop and I'll accost either John or Gwen or both of them, and I'll be like, "So what's this gonna take for me to get you two to leave with this here Dyson in your hands?" It's like the Dyson Hurricane 6000 is ideal for picking up pet hair. I was just, and I just like, I'll just kind of go into that thing and try to be as gross as possible, as like I'm selling a used car or something.
So why can't you do that with your art?
I don't know because that's for real. Like if I'm just goofing around, it's really easy to do.
Right.
But it's also with you. It's not with like strangers.
No one's stranger than me. Anyway. Oh, funny.
can't believe Amazing is in 2 weeks.
Crazy, huh?
I am not ready. Gosh.
Geez, next week is November already.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Still waiting to see if they're going to announce more people to come or not. Kind of late in the game.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
It'll
know.
be
He's done that.
surprise.
Yeah, I'm not
We'll
surprised
see.
at all either. It's like he's done that before. But
What's that? Done what before?
no, like last minute guests pop up, you know. And since we're not having Chuck Norris this time around, unfortunately.
We broke Chuck Norris.
Yeah, Chuck Norris broke himself.
Napua says they had good energy at the gallery.
Good.
They did.
They looked it from the photos. Nice to see everybody's stuff.
Yeah, did the Nerd Watch guys show up?
No, but
Gannon was there.
it?
I saw.
Todd.
It was I think wasn't it Aaron's parents were there?
Oh,
One of the Nerd Watch guys' parents showed up there.
Oh, that's fun.
Gannon was there.
Was it Todd's parents? No.
Gannon, was G Money there?
Oh, it was G Money's parents. It was G Money's parents.
Oh, interesting.
But not G Money.
Yeah. Not G Money. I don't know. Napua, whose parents did we meet there? There was a couple of. I met the parents of the people who run the gallery. They were really nice. And then I met one of the
Pania's
Nerd Watch
parents.
guys' parents. No.
Pania's
Yes, but I met Penny. That's right. I met Penny's.
That'd be Todd and
You met Pania's.
Todd.
That's her name, right? Pania.
Yes. I was like, oh, how nice to meet you. You must be so proud.
Hello.
I guess R. Kuo Johnson had done a cover for the French magazine Metal Hurlant, which
He
is
does incredible work. I love his work.
was that's the magazine that in the U.S. became heavy metal.
Ooh.
And so he did a cover for Metal Hurlant. The whole magazine's in French, so you can only read it if you read French, I guess. But it's all cat themed. So Kukuo Johnson did like a cat themed cover, and all the stories in the magazine are all cat themed stories.
Nice.
I missed getting his Poison Ivy cover. He did a Poison Ivy cover recently, earlier this year.
Yeah.
Like he did a Bizarro Superman one too earlier. That one I got. Yeah. I think it's awesome that he's branching out that way. Very nice guy.
TV dinners don't march in the fridge by themselves. So.
What?
We all gotta work.
Oh, okay. You and your analogies.
Inologi.
Well, I was gonna say them hungry mans don't march into the freezer on their own, but I don't know if anybody knows what a hungry man is anymore.
Oh, I remember those.
They still have those.
Yeah. I used to. I don't know. Maybe it was the brand Swanson.
Stofers.
Was it
Swanson's.
Swanson.
I really liked that fried chicken they had.
Yeah.
I want you to taste it now. It's like, ugh. What was I thinking?
I like the fried chicken. I was also really partial to the Salisbury steaks. I don't know why.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad either.
I did not like turkey a la king. But Salisbury steak and the fried chicken was the best.
Well, I may have mentioned in the past, John, that I was raised by white people in Arizona. So.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
On purpose?
So Japanese and Chinese food for
Oh
us is
my.
like Chungking.
Oh, gotcha.
Chunking Express.
It's like when you have the Uncle
That's
Ben's
good.
rice.
That's a
and you
good
like
movie.
can't pick it up with your chopstick.
Well, it's like if John. The hilarious thing is like the commercials for Uncle Ben's are see how
Yeah.
it doesn't stick together. Like it's
Oh,
the
I was
rice
like,
is supposed
see how
to.
this?
Yeah, I don't trust
No,
rice that don't stick together, man.
no, we were laughing because like whenever we see that commercial, it'd be like, it's like, oh no, whoa, your meal is ruined because of sticky rice, and I'm like, you kind of need sticky rice, you know. I mean, unless you're Chinese, you know, Chinese usually has like that that pilaf rice, you know.
Oh, the fried rice, right? Yeah, that
Yeah, the
fried
fried
rice.
rice.
Yeah.
It's just funny, you know. And it's like
Yeah. It's cultural.
when I started working at the Japanese restaurant, they were like, my boss was all like, "Don't make rice like a white man." And it was like I had to. It was a while before he let me make the sushi rice.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it was like he was very particular. But once I proved to him that I could make that I didn't make rice like a white man, then he would let me make.
So that movie
rice for
Ramen
that.
Girl is really about you.
Ramen Girl.
You ever saw Ramen Girl?
I
No,
know I
I-
saw that movie. What was it about?
Ramen
She
girl.
got abandoned in Japan, and she had to learn how to make ramen.
Oh, maybe that wasn't a movie I saw.
Hmm. It's raining ramen.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Didn't Trump play that at his
Did he?
one of his rallies?
I don't know. He worked at McDonald's. That's what it was.
Which was revealed to be, what was it, actually fake, right? It was all set up, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's what they're saying.
yeah. Don't get wrapped up around that. Of course, it's a photo op.
Anyway, moving on.
That's right, John. We won't
Moving
go
on.
back.
We won't go back. Right. Once
No,
you
but I mean,
go-
I'm just, I get people like getting wrapped up around the fact it's a photo op. It's like, duh.
was that like when Bush Jr. was in the flight outfit?
Yeah.
Well, he was a pilot. I mean, he did log hours. Was he like Air National Guard or something?
Okay. 8:00. You guys gonna do your first rounds? Or not yet.
Jeez, was that 1 hour? It felt longer.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. Where's my controls? I'm not logged in as admin, are you? Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Who will go? Where's Drew? Drew is there. It is. The Walking Dead with
See, it's the
Rambo.
The Walking Evil Dead. So who's with the Evil Dead guy? Who's got the cowboy hat?
that's Rick.
Rick.
That's the guy from Love Actually.
So I'm putting the two handless guys together.
How do they
Who's
shake
next?
hands?
Who's next? Scott, you ready?
I
Here's Scott. Scott's doing Daryl.
Daryl.
Right.
Daryl Hall.
Yeah.
Daryl.
Sandy, I'm going to come over your shoulder, Sandy.
Oh. Yes, I turned it around.
I thought Sandy was doing Michonne there for a second too, but then I saw the facial hair and I said, "Oh, that's not Michonne."
No, it's King Ezekiel
Ezekiel.
and Lee from the game.
All right. I think I'm the only other person drawing, right? Or John, are you drawing?
No,
You said you're
I'm
working on
something
something else.
Yeah.
Okay, come on here.
Somebody say hello.
So here's
I
my
got
Walking
deadline.
Dead cover so far. And Connie says hello.
Hi, Connie.
Hi,
Hi,
Connie.
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 That's
Hi,
Jenny.
Chinese
So
got
Napua and Connie are in the chat.
Wow. And
And I
Drew.
think Nobua's
They
in the
can form
chat.
Voltron. Got the whole team. I'll form the pancreas.
All right. Let's see.
What's going on? Arrow Mexican.
What I do with my reference.
I don't even know why the camera's on. I jumped out of the room by mistake.
Jump in the line. Up the line.
I don't know how to.
That's
I don't know how
fair.
to drive this thing.
Jane, how do you stop this crazy thing?
Did anyone say how Beetlejuice was? The new one.
It's funny because we were talking about you as though you were Beetlejuice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You guys say your name 3 times.
I see.
And
Okay,
you popped
you-
up. You
Yeah.
really
Did I?
did.
Yeah, it's showtime. Oh yeah, the voice of Lydia is coming to Amazing. Of
That's
the cartoon
amazing.
Lydia. Amazing, yeah. What's her name? Allison Court? Is that her name? She was also Jubilee in X-Men '97. It's pretty cool.
Dark green.
Do the X-Men 97 actors still sound like the X-Men 97 actors?
Yeah, most of them are the same.
No, well, I'm like, did you ever watch that Batman and Robin return, the animated one, the Cape Crusaders or whatever, the animated one they did a few years back where they got Burt Ward and Adam West and Julie Newmar to come
Oh
back?
yeah.
Yeah,
I liked that one.
yeah, it was.
It's
But
fun.
you could clearly like I think it was Julie Newmar, especially. You could clearly hear her voice was aged a bit more.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah, right.
sometimes you have to speed up the the thing.
Right. So I mean, I was wondering if the '97 guys were like that, or if they're still like. I guess
No,
not
they're still
the time passed.
they're still pretty good, I think. Because when for Comic Con Honolulu, the voice of Beast came, and he sounds the same.
Kelsey Grammer.
No. Yes, you missed it.
Oh man.
I missed seeing what's his name, Boba Fett, who was here.
Tamora Morrison.
Yeah, he was at UH West Oahu.
I think Darren went.
Yeah, Darren went. A lot of the cosplayers went, so they had them sign their Mandalorian armor. That's pretty cool. He's here for HIF.
If to be square, here, there, everywhere. If. So if to be square.
What he's saying is it's all about conformity.
Is that what it is? Oh, is that? Are you gonna do that? You're gonna play a song and then stop it and then just kind of like analyze it. Here's what he's saying. Oh,
Have you seen that video that they made with Weird Al and the guy from Huey Lewis?
Yeah, Hugh
That
Lewis.
was. I know that's not his name, but yeah,
Hugh Craig. Hugh
he's
Craig.
he's he's funny, but it's just like how they're like doing the whole American Psycho thing.
And then when he took the pill, they said a new drug.
I thought it was I want a new duck.
That's
Yeah.
Well, that's
Weird Al.
what that's Weird Al's version. I guess.
That's a fake comic book.
Hey, what's the rule for potluck? If you don't bring, you don't eat, right?
Oh, I mean, I think in the spirit of charity, you should extend a welcome to your less fortunate coworkers, or
Like they're too lazy to bring stuff, all right? So
I mean, we used to when I worked for the army, we used to get people who never would bring anything, and then they never wanted to throw in.
yeah.
Like we'd ask, like, "Do you want to like throw in to get something?" And like, no, but they'd still show up to eat. And,
What was that? What was that old fairy tale? The one about like who will help me? You know,
it was the
the little red hen. You know,
little
not
red
I,
hand.
said the cow. Yeah, not I, said the pig. Who will
Oh,
help me eat the bread?
so we should just let these people eat, even though they didn't bring a thing.
Well, I mean,
Shame them.
I think you can nourish your body with the food, Ron, but charity nourishes your soul.
Yeah. Make a pie, eat a pie.
Cow pie.
I know you don't want anyone to go hungry, Ron.
Well, there's this potluck tomorrow in the studio, so there's a few of us that signed up to bring stuff. But I noticed on the list that not everybody signed up to bring stuff. So
I had one coworker. Yeah, a lot of potatoes. I have one coworker that they only let them bring sodas and drinks because their cooking is pretty bad.
Oh.
So. And she is perfectly content with just bringing a cooler full of sodas and drinks and a bottle of water and stuff. She's not insulted in the least.
At the library, we all just kind of threw in money, and it's like from there, people just picked up everything. But
Yeah.
for that extra amount of money.
Was her cooking that bad?
I never tried her cooking. I don't know.
Mm.
I just
It's
always
like
thought it
on
was
the
funny. Like I think I remarked one time, it's like, so and so always just brings sodas, and they were like, "Yeah,
Somebody's
we
gonna,
like it that
somebody's
way."
gonna bring the drinks.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like they're not contributing.
No, I appreciate it. I enjoy an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Like when
It's
we
like
were
on
doing the openings at the art stuff, it's like they had the potluck. It's like I'll bring plates and napkins and forks and spoons.
It's like
Because I'm
on
usually coming,
anime
so
when
I'm
it's
usually
like
coming from work for stuff like that, So it's like, I don't have time to make something, and I don't want to put it in the fridge. So I'll bring the utensils and.
Yeah. I didn't bring anything to. I remember Alika had said something that the gallery was going to be like a potluck, and I guess I just forgot or didn't think about it, and I kind of felt like a little bit of a heel for not bringing anything, but my conscience was fine enough to eat the food that they brought.
Boo.
I didn't notice anybody giving me the side eye, so I guess it wasn't that bad.
Oh, that's because
Saying American Psycho is.
That's because I wasn't there. So.
Napua says American Psycho is one of her favorites, and then the
I like
voice
that
actor
one too.
Rogue sounds older.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Rogue does sound older in X-Men 97. I was lazy for dinner tonight. I just had beanie weenie.
I'm eating yogurt in between drawing.
my friend from California came down. She was originally from here, and then we went to Longs or something like that. She saw the beanie weenies and kind of flipped out because I guess she couldn't get in, when she was up there. So she just bought like a ton of it to bring back.
That's beanie weenie.
Yeah, beanie weenies.
Beanie weenies.
Like
Who's in town?
beans
Is that
cans.
Deb?
Huh? No. It's just one of my other friends. Yeah.
What's it like having friends?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't have any here.
How many? Gee, yeah, John. How many friends you got?
He's
Um,
very social. That
He's
John.
got 99 problems, but a friend ain't one.
yeah. I have one friend, and the rest are acquaintances.
Colleagues.
Are they like Facebook friends or like real friends?
"Quote unquote" friend.
That's why when John has a party, he invites clients instead of friends because he can do it as a tax write-off.
Oh, there you go. Is that from Ghostbusters?
It is.
Lewis.
So,
I get the cheaper brand. Okay, who brought the dog? That's crazy how they're saying that they were trying to get him back for the last movie, and even Ernie Hudson was willing to, trying to convince Rick Moranis to come back, and they were going to offer him more money than everybody else, but he still refused. To
Oh, he's retired then, right?
Yeah, he's retired. Yeah. I just finished watching Chaos on Netflix.
Chaos.
What's
What
that?
is that?
It's a parody of like the Greek gods. It's Jeff Goldblum as Zeus.
Yeah, they
Oh,
canceled
I think
that
I heard
one.
about that.
But that,
Yeah, that's right. I heard it got
It
canceled.
was like really, really
Yeah.
good. And people loved it, but Netflix canceled it.
I know they left it kind of at a cliffhanger, and you're like, oh, great.
That's like the Netflix playbook. Though. That's what
Is
they
that what it
do.
is?
Yeah.
It's weird though because like a lot of the stuff like I thought they announced it's like, oh, this has been canceled. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, they're shooting the next thing. I'm like, oh, well, I guess it's happening then.
Well,
Psych.
Yeah, pretty much.
our union is supposed to march on the Netflix headquarters tomorrow.
You're gonna march.
Just to show solidarity for our union. Because they want to outsource more and they want to use AI.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, can't think of
I don't know. It's a friend of mine's son. They're young, and they were showing me how they were using. I think it was mostly Blender, but also using some AI to generate some other stuff.
Yeah.
And on the one hand, it was kind of cool how enthusiastic this kid was about it, and I felt like it could be a good tool for them to learn and to go further. But at the same time, I'm like, how do I know that this kid is going to do anything more? Like, he'll just plug shit into the fucking AI and doing stuff that like people with skill, actually take time to do.
Yep.
But I guess it's just the way of the world.
I don't know. I'm on YouTube a lot, and I keep getting these AI videos fed to me, and I block them every time. But the algorithm keeps trying to push them on me.
The shit is looking good though. Like something will come up in my feed and I'm like, oh, that looks really good. And just as I like it, then I'll see that it's like, made with AI. I'm just like, oh, fuck this shit.
Alvin Iverson.
Iverson? Oh, AI.
Alvin Iverson.
I don't like this paper. This cover's printed on.
I don't like this paper. He doesn't like your paper either. You watch yourself. Sorry.
It's got like a weird coating or something, so the ink kind of floats a little bit before it soaks in.
Oh, that's annoying.
Are you drawing on a blank?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those blanks are terrible, man.
Maybe it's done on purpose.
Like it seems like the Marvel ones aren't too bad, but the DC ones a lot of times have that weird. It is like some kind of coating on the color.
I remember that one time they screwed up, and the Supergirl one was like a glossy.
It was like the regular cover paper, yeah.
And it was like, oh, nothing's gonna stick.
Who's the Scroll Reaper?
It's I did a piece on one of those, John, and it was like
I remember that.
It's like drawing on ceramic,
Yeah.
Like,
did you get that one to was it Yoko?
Yushan and Yoko.
Yeah.
Nicole.
Haven't seen her in ages. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of people at the cons.
Well, I see Nicole posting on Threads
Oh yeah,
her art lately. Yeah,
that's good.
she's been posting her art recently.
That's good.
But I haven't seen you, Sean, post anything in maybe a couple months. Usually it's something with her car if I see her post something.
I share cosplaying. Like I think they did something with one of the naval ships or something. There's water. I gotta hurry up and finish this thing.
We're done on time. 3:26. Probably won't finish this completely in the stream. I'm gonna break out pencils and stuff to try and fix some of these smears and not fix them, but cover them up.
Get creative.
Yeah.
Make it all a big silhouette.
Well, that's one of the things, doing conventions and stuff is like I've learned to like work through when things go wrong.
Yeah, I still can't draw at cons. I get too distracted. It's gonna be exciting though. Amazing, it'll be exciting.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah. No, incredible.
Somebody else has copyrighted that one, John.
Let's pull up the thesaurus.
The views of John Murakami do not reflect amazing John Murakami
Stupendous.
or its shareholders.
Isn't there a stupendous con?
If
sure
not,
there's,
we're
like,
starting.
Every single adjective is probably
Superlative.
Superlative, yeah.
Superlative.
Bewildering.
Con.
Bewildering con.
Anybody catching the trailers coming out of New York Comic Con? Did you like see the Wolfman and Creature
Wolfman
Commandos? You see the trailers for that?
Wolfman looks pretty wild.
I like this.
I'm excited.
Amazeballs.
Amazeballs, John.
Yeah. Anyway.
I thought Wolfman looked good. I thought I saw the trailer for Cobra Kai, the new season.
I haven't watched any of them yet, so I'm not invested in them.
Saw the trailer for Severance, the new season. That looks really good.
There was one that's based on a graphic novel. Hold on, let me find it.
You're talking about that movie with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright?
No, this is Chris Pratt and
I know what you're talking about.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, the
Electric State. Have you heard of that?
I never heard of the graphic novel, but it's the Russo brothers who, did the Avengers and Captain America and shit there.
I don't know if the movie's going to be any good, but it makes me want to go look up the graphic novel. Watching the trailers. That looks interesting. I want to check it out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for payday so I can order the graphic novel.
That movie that's coming out with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, that's based on a graphic novel also.
That looks interesting.
What's it called?
I don't even know the name, but I was listening to an interview with. I never heard of the graphic novel. But I was listening to an interview with the director, Robert Zemeckis, and he was saying how he read the graphic novel and was like, "I think I can make this into a movie."
We had Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, and Robert Zemeckis.
It's like the Forrest Gump team.
Waiting or something, or some here or where or something.
Yeah, it's called Here.
Here.
Where are you? Here.
Where? There.
Everywhere.
Ooh.
Everywhere. Everything. All at something.
Everything everywhere all at once.
That's another trailer. Did you see the new trailer for Kiwi Kwan? Love Hurts.
No, he's supposed to be like a
that
killer or
looks good.
something. That
Yeah,
It looks good.
That's what you are.
he's like an ex enforcer for like a mafia, but he gets out of it and he's like doing real estate.
John Wick.
And I guess take it the girl in the trailer is his love interest or something. Hence the title Love Hurts.
Yeah.
oh, that's what it's called. Love Hurts.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for the show. It's called I think it's called something like Interior Chinatown.
I didn't watch that trailer. I've heard about it though. That's the one with Ronnie Chang and
Yeah, Ryan Chang and Jimmy O Yang, and
Yeah.
Taika Waititi is, I guess, the showrunner on it.
That one's going to be on Hulu or something, or
I think so.
yeah.
is it Hulu or Netflix?
I think
Oh,
it's
one of
Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
I saw this ad for, I don't know if it's real or not, but it looks like Tim Burton's going to do Dead Man's Party based after Danny Elfman's song.
Interesting. I mean, they've been longtime collaborators.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen? It's a Martin Scorsese movie. It's called After Hours.
No.
It's not one of his more well-known ones. It came out in the 80s. It stars Griffin Dunn, and it has like a lot of people in it. It's got like Patricia Arquette, and it's got, or not Patricia Arquette. Sorry, Rosanna Arquette. It's got Cheech and Chong in it. It's like all these people in this movie, and it's pretty crazy. And I found out today that I guess apparently Tim Burton was going to direct it originally, and but I guess Scorsese really, and he was like attached to it, like it was a done deal. Like Burton was going to direct it, and it was going to be his first movie. And then I guess Scorsese really wanted to do it, and so he asked Burton if he could do it, and Burton, I guess, agreed. And instead, Burton went and did Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which I guess is cool. Is like at least that way we got Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it just for Large Marge.
Tell him Large Marge sent you.
Actually, DC is going to have Vertigo come back.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Because I thought
it's because
they
they're
have
black.
that, like their Black Series line. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Black Label thing didn't work out, so they're going back to Vertigo, hoping that the nostalgia factor will bring people back.
Weren't there certain titles that were just kind of synonymous with Vertigo?
Sandman.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I could be wrong, but I think Sandman might have been the first Vertigo title.
Well, Vertigo was their adult imprint, right?
Right.
I mean, I guess. You see, it's like, well, the adult has like connotations, like you're like, oh, is this like, like,
Well,
Red
they were like
Shoe
demographic
Diaries
violent
or
or,
I mean, it wasn't like it was like softcore or anything like that. But, yeah.
There were a lot more language in subject matter, right?
Sure.
But now that's all out the window.
What was the Marvel adult imprint? The one where Jessica Jones came out of?
Knights.
No, that was their. Well, yeah, I think it was Marvel Knights, but it was like originally Marvel had the Epic line. There was like regular Marvel, and then there was Epic. And Epic was where they had like they were reprinting Mobius stuff. They were doing like a lot of like different sci-fi and like fantasy kind of stuff. And
you talk about the magazine Epic Illustrated.
Well, that's where they took the name for the line from was Epic Illustrated, but they put out a lot of titles under the Epic banner.
Was it Max Comics?
Then they had Max. Marvel did their Max thing, and that was what they were supposed to be like their adult.
I think that's what I'm thinking of as the Max, Marvel Max.
But I mean, it was pretty puerile and
yeah.
But it's the same thing. Like they're just allowed to have like different, more adult themes and
18 plus. Yeah.
It was more like something that I think like 15-year-olds were probably more interested in than and like an actual grown person. Yeah, it was alright.
What are you saying?
They put out some good stuff with what's his name, Richard Corbin. He did some good stuff for the Maxim.
Sam Keith.
I'm still trying to track down his Cades limited run.
Different Max
or limited series.
I think that was done for Max.
Do you have that?
No.
That looked like it was going to be good, but I can't seem to find it at least not in a reasonable price range. And I'm not that kind of collector that's got grand to spend on a comic,
I hear
you. Sandy, you still here?
Yeah.
You're awful quiet. I was just wondering.
It's almost 2 in the morning.
It's deep into the wee hours for the Sandy.
Wee hours? When we all the way home?
So that's what you do at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wee. Wee.
He did, Johnny. He's silly.
Yes.
French beer. One sip and you'll go. Wee. How can I do that with you?
I really don't like this paper.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time? 20 minutes. What do we got coming up, guys?
Oh, I forgot to advertise.
Well, Saturday, some of you guys are going to be at Dragon's Lair in Mililani.
Yeah.
Well, where are you going to be at, Drew? You going anywhere for Halloween events or drawing?
Looks like I'm going to pop up at Other Realms for a little bit. I think I'm going to tag team with Saturday. I'm going to tag team with Camilla.
Yeah, same time. All the macabre people are going to be there.
Yes.
Not all.
Oh, come on, they're not that bad looking.
Okay.
And
I wouldn't exactly say Drew's macabre.
more like bizarre, maybe.
Corn on the cob, maybe, but not macabre.
Uh,
Let's see.
very corny.
Connie and I are going to be repping Dracula 1944 at Honolulu Horror Nights Saturday night.
Oh wow! So same night.
Yeah.
So you go from one event to the other.
Well, you know, gonna run home, shower, change into a costume, and then haul ass to Hawaiian Brian's for this Honolulu Horror Nights thing.
How often do you think superheroes clean their outfits?
You know, it's funny. In Spider-Man, I remember Spider-Man was always leaving his suit in the sink to soak in some wool light.
Hmm.
And
I don't know. I'm just seeing Frozone yelling at his wife, "Where's my super suit?"
why do you need your super suit?
That sequence is so good. Where's my super suit? But yeah, I don't know. Is that all going on this weekend?
I don't know. Anybody else got anything going on this week?
I'll be for Halloween itself. I'll be at Pearl Ridge giving out coloring sheets for their candy crawl
Oh, is that on Thursday?
on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like they got a big thing for Super Saturday at Dave and Buster's.
Who's Henry?
Huh?
Henry.
Henry?
Henry
How-
the Eighth, I am.
I was
We're-
He lives with the Hendersons, doesn't he?
Is there a reference? What is this in reference to, Scott?
I don't know. I'm looking at the messages.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Henry Howe. Let's see. Oh, you missed a bunch of messages. Scroll Reaper, hey, new account. Stop Us Walking Dead. I'll share a quote from Greg, the Grim Reaper from Conquerors. Bad for a day. Complaining about the undead.
Bloody undead. I'm bloody dead. I mean, it's even worse than bloody cats. Undead. What's the bloody point? I hate the undead. Hate them.
Alrighty.
All right.
Conquerors. What is Conquerors?
That was
It's a
one
video game.
Swamp Thing was on Vertigo for a while. Let's see. Sorry. The Creature and
one man performance by Scott.
Transmetropolitan Awesome. Let's see. Henry Howe is just spamming periods.
Does it say pussy in bio?
What?
That's not right.
Wrong website, Drew.
No, it was happening. It was happening during Comic Jam before. Like people were coming up and then it was like you click on their profile and it's like pussy in bio.
Well then.
Well, yeah. Well, then, indeed.
I don't know. I thought it was hilarious.
I know. When I first started streaming at the beginning of the pandemic and stuff, I used to get those trolls and, just block them and move on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What's that? on time. 1:45.
There's no more room in hell. The dead will walk the edges.
What is Conkers? I feel like I should know that.
It's like when you conquer a place.
Was there a show or what's the property
It's a
Conkers?
video game. I said it's a video game.
It's a video game.
Yeah, from the Nintendo 64.
Oh, Conquer's
With the
Bad Fur Day.
squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
I
was
remember that game. It
I
was
think
kind
that was
of a raunchy game.
the N6. Yeah, the N64. That was their only M title.
That's right, mature. Very mature.
And that's funny because then they brought it back
Oh,
for that Diddy Kong Racing.
Conkers?
Diddy Kong?
Yeah, Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong. So there's Diddy Kong, and then there was.
Are you saying
a
Diddy
racing
Kong's like P Diddy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his name, Diddy Kong.
game. See?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh, okay.
And then
I think
Banjo.
that's probably where Diddy got his name.
You think?
I'm pretty sure that Diddy Kong was around before P Diddy was around.
And was Diddy Kong having freak offs too?
No, it wasn't that kind of game.
the sex traffic also?
Oh my.
Did Diddy come out in Donkey Kong Country?
The second game.
Yeah, because you
You could hand off.
wait, yeah, okay.
Oh wait, no, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Wait, the second one had the girl, right?
Did the first game have? Yeah, I think the first game he
First
was
game
running
had both. Yeah, you could hand off. You can do.
and he's not junior, so
Because there was a Donkey Kong Jr. game.
yeah.
Right. That was the one you had to.
Boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Because you had to rescue your dad, right? Wasn't that the whole
Right.
point of Donkey
Yeah,
Kong?
You had to
yeah,
push up. You had to push up the keys to the cage to get him out. And there was those weird traps running after you.
That's like one of the ones like Mario is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Isn't he always the bad guy?
No, Wario, right?
Well, in this one, he
Well,
captured
and-
Donkey Kong, and so Donkey Kong Jr. had to free his dad. So
And Donkey
It's
Kong
all
3.
it's all a matter of perspective, Michael.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Soupy Sales was Donkey Kong in the cartoon.
1
Really?
point, 2 point.
Worm's eye view.
It's all a matter of perspective.
It is.
You can
Rock
ask Rob.
perspective.
My perspective sucks. Swamp Thing was on Vertigo for a while.
Well, it just needs improvement.
Creature was Creature Transport Planet. Let's see.
Not
Conquer's
enough,
a game that
not
was
enough
never supposed to
Post-its.
be released for the Nintendo 64. But the time the company is, I'm not going to read all that. It's put on screen. If you want to read it, you can read it. So someone's writing a dissertation on Conkers.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Kind of a funky game.
The Great Mighty Pooh. I remember that opera singing thing. Opera singing Pooh.
Original Dracula film.
Huh?
For your boy.
And then,
I'm gonna-
let's see. So that's the Conkers note. Original Dracula film. Super Ron. He has tons of references to movies, Armageddon, Aliens, Terminator, Matrix. I assume that's still about Conkers. References to a bunch of pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. Conquer.
Love conquers all.
Oh, Sandy. Hold on. Okay, Sandy, go ahead. I got you full screen. Go ahead.
It's pretty expensive now if you try to find it.
It's $1 there.
I don't know, remember when I bought it, it was like $80, $90. Who knows what it is now?
Yeah, crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got mine somewhere.
You just about ready for the last round of looks? Yeah, no.
Almost.
Sure.
Sweat Molly.
And this project's pissing me off because of the paper. So I'm just like, I'm having to fight with it to get a halfway decent look, you know. Okay, here I'll go ahead and go first since I'm irritated by the project anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
here's my Walking Dead so far.
Hey, nice.
Michonne and her booze.
Like how you did the trees in the background. Subtle.
All right, who's next?
Christopher Walken.
I'll go.
Find Drew. There's Drew. Okay. Woo, woo, wow.
Oh, wow. That's good.
All right.
Ash Ketchum and
And Indiana Jones.
Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes.
I know. I'm
Rick
messing with
Rose.
Good. Rick Hunter.
Never gonna give you up.
Rick Flair.
Rick Yamada.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rick
Ron's
and
not
Morty.
showing anything. Sandy, you ready? So we can let you go to bed?
Rick James, bitch.
Oh, there you go. You win.
Ezekiel and
Ricky Ricardo. Oh, wow. That's good.
Megan.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, did the dreads.
Good job, Sandy.
It's nice to have you
I
here,
didn't
Sandy.
color anything.
You got to talk to us more.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to see Sandy tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's next? Scott, you ready? Right. We gotta siphon some of that $8 portion off to Scott because he looked blurry to me.
No, that's okay.
He looks okay to you?
It looks blurry to me too.
Really?
Really gotta get that go move fund me going.
All right. Daryl? Okay. John, you got something?
No, I don't have anything tonight. I've been working on
I
something
think
else.
that's it then, right? That's everybody?
Yeah.
That's everybody sworn then?
Very nice.
Yay. Good job, everybody.
Thanks, Joe.
Ron's was the best.
Who did Ron draw and missed it?
Didn't try anything.
Oh, I'm like, I didn't see Ron draw nothing.
Oh.
He'll post it like 3 weeks later. What's going on? Wow.
And that's being
No.
generous.
I'm just looking at different layouts. We got different layouts now.
Ah,
Oh wow. Okay.
We could have two
doing sound
people.
effects tonight.
Let me see if I
Yeah,
can
need more sound effects.
drag Drew over there.
We need
Oh,
more
look
like
at that.
applause and stuff.
Wow.
The evil eye of Drew.
That means I have to draw like over here. Not too bad, though. Yeah, there's different options.
Yeah.
Okay, and next week is what, Scott?
Muppets
Halloween.
Halloween.
Muppets Halloween next week.
Yay.
Hey, when
That's going to be
When
fun.
does Venom come out?
What the fuck
Friday.
did they take for the zombie?
It
Slap.
comes out tomorrow, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
What comes,
Go.
out,
Congrats, everyone.
what comes out tomorrow?
The
Venom.
third
Venom.
Venom movie.
Oh,
Was it the final dance?
is it Final Dance, Last Ride, something like that? I don't know.
Something like that.
Venom, Cash Grab 3.
I don't know. Looks amusing.
No, you need Spider-Man in there.
I mean, we've had 3 Venom movies and no Spider-Man. It's
Nobody likes Spider-Man.
Well, Venom was hinted at the end of the.
Let's see. Scroll Reaper saying, what did the 5 fingers say to the zombie?
Slap.
Slap.
That's everyone. Okay. I think that's it. Did I miss something?
Okay.
All right. Everybody say aloha.
Hello.
Aloha.
Aloha.
It's
Of course,
my
you're in the
favorite
middle.
part of the show.
Hey, you're turning me on.
Yeah.
You're turning me on, Drew. Stop it. Okay. Everybody have a good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Hey, all.
everybody.
And